Hi, Mr. Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Reister, and I'm going to show you how to clap rhythms now because that is a test I will be giving you before too long. Before I give you the test on clapping rhythms, I'll probably teach you how to write in the counts. I'm not going to show you that today. I'll just talk about clapping the rhythms, but I'll probably show you how to write in the counts because that helps a lot of kids. The place I'm going to get them from is this link, Rhythms to Perform Test Practice. Right now, it's in the week 2 folder, but when it's time to do this test, I'll put it in the folder that you need. All right, so this is what it looks like. I don't think to begin with we'll do 16th notes. We'll just do quarter notes, half notes. I don't think there's any whole notes in here. There's quarter rests and half rests. It might just be quarter notes, eighth notes, half rests, and quarter rests. Let's take a look here. There's half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes. Same, same. Yeah. Yeah, that's all that's really in here, which is enough. I mean, that'll be enough for me to test you. And you probably, yeah, you won't know which one I'm going to test you on until I actually test you. So you have to practice all of them, except if there's any 16ths, not those. So this is number 9. We won't do that. 9, 10, 11, 12. We won't do 9, 10, and 11, 12, at least not to begin with. So they'll just be 8 that you have to practice. So here's how it works. Back to here. Okay, this one's probably the easiest one. So as you know, there's 4 counts in a measure. That's what that 4 is for. But even if they didn't put it there, you could figure it out because that's 1 count, as you know. That's 1 count, and this is 2 counts. The second measure is always the same as the first measure. Now, you remember that this is a rest, which isn't supposed to make any sound. Now, you have to be counting to get, full credit. You got to be counting so that I can hear you. So what we do is we whisper these 2 counts. So since this is 1 and this is 2, then during the half rest, we whisper 3, 4. So whoever's resting can still rest, okay? Now this comes on count 1, so you say and you clap 1. This is all of count 2, so you can't say 2, 3, because then, wait a minute, then this would be 4, 5. You can't do that. So eighth notes, to fit 2 of them in, you add an and. So this is like 2 and. So is this one. 1, 2 and. So I will demonstrate this one right now. I'll do it twice because it's written twice. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. The beat has to be exactly steady. If you go 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and, nope, you won't get any credit for that probably. You got to set a steady beat. Feel that beat. Boom, boom. Feel it in your body. Here we go. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 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 All right, in this case, we have 2 different things here. This is going to be on count 1, so that's 1 and. So this is 2. Now, as you know, that's got to make sound for 2 counts. And if you just clap your hands, it stops right away. So that's wrong. So what you do is you keep making sound. The easiest way is, if you're a drummer, you roll. Brrr. If you're singing, you just ah for 2 counts. But in the case of clapping, you have to keep the sound going. So this one's going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now the half notes on 1, 2. So this is 3 and that's 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now some kids stop right on 2 when they're doing a half note. 1, 2. Well, then they're making 2 a rest. The sound has to continue through beat 2. See, a beat is a length of time like a second is. A second is about this fast. So if you're supposed to make sound for a whole second, you don't go duh, because then there was a lot of silence during that second. You go da, and you stop right on the next second. Okay? So this one starts on 1, so it has to go all the way until you do the eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you want full credit, make sure the half note is plenty long. All right. See if you can figure it out before I do it. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. We'll get much more complex as we go, I hope. All right, so that's 1 and that's 2. This is 3, and that's going to be 4. Be sure you say the 4 as you hit it, because that one does make noise. Be sure you don't clap here, because it's a rest. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. All right, see if you can figure it out real quick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's only 2 left. Figure it out. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You notice I make a motion during the rest, and that reminds me that I'm actually doing the rest. Oops, I dropped my mouse. If you don't do that, a lot of times you go too fast through the rest. Let me get my mouse back up here. Ouch. Get my head on the table. Stop laughing. That's rude. Okay. Yeah, I make a motion during the rest, because a lot of kids, if they don't make a motion, they'll go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and... No, it's got to be a whole beat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. I believe this is the last one. Yes, it is. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now, something that band players need to learn, or maybe they already know, is that even the quarter notes are supposed to last longer than that. But that's kind of hard to remember. I'm not going to make them do it. But if you were going to do this exactly right, you'd actually go 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. We're not going to get that technical. In band, we might when you're actually playing it. All right, that's how you do it. If you have questions, of course, you get back to me. And I hope you do well. Go ahead and study up. Watch this as many times as necessary and practice as much as you need to. Thanks.